Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. Here are 3 really easy moves that can instantly relieve upper back and shoulder pain. So these ones can be done standing or seated. The first movement is called a snow angel. We're going to put our arms right off to our side and we're going to try to bring our arms backward as much as we can until we feel a really good stretch form right here in our chest. But more importantly, it should feel like our shoulder blades in the back are starting to pinch. Let's hold this and now mimic doing a snow angel on the ground. So we're going to go up and down just like this, like a nice fluid movement. I like to do this for about 5 to 10 times in both directions, and with each repetition just building into it a little bit more. Afterwards, I like to take this one to the next level by flipping my hands. So most people, you're going to have your hands, your palms facing away. Flip them so they are facing towards your backside and then repeat. You're going to notice it's much more challenging and it's going to hit the muscles a little bit differently. So the next movement that we can do is called a swimmer. It's very similar to the snow angel, but it's going to work the shoulders a little bit more. So this time around, I'm just going to have my palms facing away, and I'm going to start by doing small circles with my hands. And with each circle, I make the next one a little bit bigger until I'm doing really big circles. What you're going to feel is a really good activation around the shoulders. And I just keep building into this for about 15 to 20 times, relax, and then on the next repetition, I'm just going to switch up the direction. So if you're doing it counterclockwise, switch it up and do it clockwise. But do that for a couple repetitions until everything is nice and loose. So the last movement is my personal favorite. This one's really good for upper back and shoulder pain, but really helping to improve your posture. It's called the figure 8. While it might seem a little bit tricky at first, once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to do. So let me break this one down to make it easy. You're going to take your hands, you're going to put them right on the back of your head, elbows pointed straight ahead. What we're going to do with our elbows is trace a figure 8. And as you trace the 8, make really big, wide loops with your elbows. So the key is with this exercise, as we trace upward, the top part of the loop, what we're going to do is put the back into extension. So we're just going to arch up, lifting our elbows and head towards the ceiling until we get towards the top, and then we're going to swing back down towards the middle part. For the lower part of the 8, we're going to go in the opposite direction, flexion. So it's kind of like rounding like this, bringing our elbows towards the floor. But this just needs to be a nice fluid movement of going up like this and then coming back down. I like to do this about 5 times in one direction and then switch it up in the opposite direction and repeat, and just keep doing this over and over again. The nice thing about the figure 8 is you're going to find that one certain spot, like for me, doing the right part of the top loop of the 8 just feels like it's the most tight and achy. At that point, treat it like a relief position that you just keep building into over and over again until everything is nice and loose or you're not getting any more improvement.